Hi.
Hi. We're good, thanks.
I'm good.
Pretty good, thank you.
Can you introduce yourselves?
I'm
Simon.
We knew each other at university, and we were all in various bands there. And then eventually, a few years ago, we ended up in the same band, and that became Some Skeletons.
This is it.
This is it, yeah. And still is Some Skeletons. You had a slightly difficult start with an original member moving away, and James, you had a horrific crash. How are you now?
Yeah, I'm okay. So about just over 2 years ago, I got hit by a car whilst cycling home and broke my shoulder quite badly. But I had to have a metal plate put in my shoulder for just over a year, but that's out now, and I'm all right. This is as far as I can lift my left arm, which is oh, thanks. But yeah, I'm fine. As for the band member leaving,
What was his name?
Sodden.
Adam.
Yeah.
Adam.
He gives a shit.
Yeah.
I hope we're allowed to swear on this.
Well, too late now.
I can't tell my mum to watch it.
You're about to release your debut album, Visuals. How would you describe it? It's 9 tracks of quite brief, melodic, noisy rock songs. That's how I'd describe it. Hopefully good ones. It's kind of a concept album. Why a concept album, you ask?
Well, Aidan and I happened to read On the Beach by Neville Shute, which is a book set in Australia where there's been a nuclear war. So it's very apocalyptic. We just happened to read it about the same time, and we were discussing it, and sort of quite liked, not necessarily the fact that it was apocalyptic, just it was about ordinary people and how they react to their situation. So I think that's what the concept bore out for the album, was just putting people in situations and seeing how they acted, kind of thing.
Yeah, we kind of wanted just people reacting to a weird and unprecedented situation and just seeing the kind of mainly fairly mundane ways that people react to it. So that's kind of the concept behind the album. And why, I suppose, because we wanted to kind of have a different approach to writing. I mean, the previous stuff, my songs anyway, had generally been kind of based on my feelings and stuff like that, so it was a good excuse to do something else, really. How long was it in the making? I think we started writing it before James had his accident, so that was 2 and a bit years ago. Originally it was going to be an EP, but James having his accident meant we couldn't practice, so it gave us more time to write, really. So so in that time it turned into an album, and then we started recording it really in late last year. Every weekend or so we'd go up to Lincoln and record with Luke, and then he took forever to mix it, and then and then we got it mastered really quickly by a professional in America. So it probably took 6 months from start of record to finishing it. How has the response been from those who've heard it?
Not that many people have heard it yet,
No.
have there? Only people that have really been involved.
Yeah, we've kind of kept it under wraps, really, but people seem to like it so far, which is good.
We've had a few reviews through which have been mostly positive, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, so far so good, I think. Your sound is original, not easy to achieve. How did it form? What influence do you think there are in your music? Thanks.
I think we're influenced by quite a lot of different bands, and I think we struggle to find bands that all three of us would agree on. So I guess maybe we get sort of a slightly odd sound from that, the fact that we're all kind of pulling in a different direction a bit. But I don't know.
I think we're all quite impatient as well when it comes to writing stuff, and don't really like to repeat ourselves too much. So I don't know, maybe that adds something to it. We don't tend to repeat ourselves that much within a song. Influences wise, I suppose the main ones are kind of late 90s, early 2000s kind of alt rock bands are what I would compare us to. That kind of thing. It's like melodic, noisy stuff, I would say. Yeah. But, I mean, like, the main thing really is that we all want to be interested in what we're playing in each song, so that's kind of the main influence, if you like. Finally, what's next for you? We're releasing the album this week, and then we're going to play as many gigs as we can and see how it goes, and then hopefully do it all again. That'd be the plan.
Without the car accident.
Yeah, without James Nelly dying. Maybe.
Yeah. Optional.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.